Hello everyone, Ron here from HEISTMAN'S Hit the Road. Welcome to our channel. Join us camping as we check out of Valdosta Oaks campground in Georgia and head south to Florida where we check into Thousand Trails Orlando in Clermont. There we experience an electrical outage at our site and install a MORYDE cross brace stabilizer on the front landing gear of our rig. Jackie and I are super excited to have you along on our full-time camping experience and eager to get the adventure started. So buckle up and let's hit the road. (8:19) Friday, bugging out this morning. We're headed to Florida, Thousand Trails Orlando, and we've got a few things left to do, but not much. You know, the hoses and the sewer line, and got the flag out here in the light, and get the Starlink off the roof. That and the inside stuff, and we'll be ready to bring the slides in, get around hitch, and get going. So at least a 4-hour drive time. And if we run into anything, of course, that adds on to that. So I figure about 5 hours. All right. Okay, we're on hitch, ready to leave. I just want to give you an update. It's been almost 2 whole days. It has been 2 whole days since I called them, told them that the cable was bad and the cover was off, and they told me that they'll see what they could do. And nothing. I haven't heard anything, and I haven't seen anything, and we didn't have cable all the while we were here. This park has very little amenities. It's got full hookups and cable, and of course a trash receptacle. There's really nothing much else except for, you know, male and or men and women's showers at the office. That's about it. So don't count on having cable when you're here. And if there's a problem, don't count on them fixing it.
Through the stillness, the clouds drift high. Thoughts like breezes whisper by. Endless waves of a calm blue sky, where dreams take wings and learn to fly. Gentle echoes of time's embrace. Each shadow finds its quiet space in the flow of light. A tender trace binds the soul to this serene place. Let it go, let it be, like a river rolling free. In the silence you will see the harmony of you and me.
Good. How are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
You know, if I was any better, I'd have to be you.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's the only way I could be better.
You guys been here before?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to the new section. If you haven't tried the new restaurant, it's not affiliated with us, but it's pretty good.
Where's that at?
It's in the rec center.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they opened it up. It's good quesadillas.
Wow.
The quesadilla, the pizza, I really like those.
Yum.
They say the smash burger's pretty good.
Nice.
So, is
So
it?
you're just going to go to the second right here.
Yep.
Make a right.
Okay.
Right there.
There's the site right there.
Yeah.
Back in that way. Thank you, sir.
Yep. If you guys need anything, please let us know.
Thank you.
Got it. You too.
The stars align, they softly hum, telling secrets of
10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. you're fine.
I think I gotta go further.
Okay. Can you see this, the edge of the driveway?
Yeah, I can see that side, but not the other side, honey.
Yeah, you're way over on this side, so you're fine.
Oh. Yeah, I see what I did.
Yeah, you can maybe drive off the...
Yeah, I
You're
got
gonna
it.
drive off the...
I turned the wrong way for a split second, and that's what happened. Let me know when I'm past the angle and I can turn it the other way because I can't see now.
Okay.
Am I past it yet or no?
No, not on this side.
I got it.
Now you can go straight. You can see your side or still,
Yeah,
right?
I can see it.
Okay. Whoa.
I see what's happening. Oh,
What?
Mel and
Where?
Kurt and Mel have a golf cart, and they're right here in front of me.
Oh,
Now, just don't let me back in anything.
yep, keep going.
Yeah,
Keep going.
yeah,
Keep going.
yeah.
Okay, stop.
Well, we're safe at our next destination, Thousand Trails Orlando in Clermont, Florida. It was like a 4-hour drive today. Pretty uneventful. We got here around 2, but kind of been busy with visitors and setting up. So this is why it's kind of late.
Yeah, 'cause they have to bring the little lift up there. They usually have to change.
Not working.
Right.
So that light's not working.
Not working. No power to it.
We gotta change the photos out anyway.
Yeah, change all that out, and so we ain't gotta mess with this part no more. Than I'll let them know.
Wow.
$1,000 light problem.
Yeah, so more than likely, you put power directly up there and the light doesn't come on. Well, yeah, it's either a wiring issue or a bulb issue or a starter issue or whatever it is.
Well, it's LED, but it's one of
It's
them
a fancy.
fancy lights. It's probably got some kind of,
Oh yeah, it's got an LED controller.
yeah, that's probably gone bad.
Isn't that something?
All it takes is one good lightning strike around here, and that goes bad.
And we did have a lightning storm the other day.
Well, at least all this be changed, and we ain't got to mess with this no more. We just have
Right. So it's that light right over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So tomorrow's bug out day. We got like a real short trip over to Lake Magic. We'll be over there 3 weeks and coming back here to TTO. But before I got started picking everything up this morning, like T-minus 24 pickup, we had a knock at the door. Jackie and I were both watching TV. And like I said, there was a knock on the door, and there was a maintenance gentleman from the park, and he says they're gonna have to turn the power off to our site because they had to fix a light. Let me explain it to you. So, right over there, you can see it off the corner of this bathhouse there. That light is not coming on, and what they explained was the peeper, or the control for that light that senses darkness, is here. It's powered off this top right breaker that they marked when they were here that says no turn off street light. Okay, they marked that before it was marked up above. I don't know what the heck it says, something light keep on or whatever. And so that top right hand breaker is the one that controls that light. So what they did was turn our power off, took our surge protector and unplugged it, and then took the front panel off this. They got inside there and they replaced that controller, that peeper, that light sensing switch. And kind of find out, and they checked the power, of course, and the light still didn't work. So the long-term plan is to come back with a man lift, 25-30 feet in the air. I think that's about what it is. I don't think it's going to be higher than that. And they're going to have to troubleshoot the light. Maybe it's a light assembly, maybe it's some kind of LED controller. But anyway, so they were cordial. It was great that they notified us and just didn't come over here and shut the thing off, you know. And Jake and I wondering what might have been going on. So anyway, it was a good experience. They were good gentlemen. They were cordial and they knew what they were doing. So this is just part of life at an RV park. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So the top one on this side is towards the front of the camper, and the bottom one on that side is towards the front of the camper. The top one on that side is towards the back of the camper, and the bottom one on this side is towards the back of the camper. Why? Because the bars have to cross, and you'll see that. So these crossbars have a pin holding them together. So it basically holds the inner tube to the outer tube, okay? So the pin goes through the inner tube and the outer tube, and you'll see how that works later. But in order to install them, you should remove the pin. You want at least an inch of thread. So you screw this threaded piece out on this side, and then you want at least another inch on this end. So you screw them out or in, however it is, so you have at least an inch on both sides before you install it. Now, it's my understanding, I do have instructions for this, but I'd have to find them. I was given the instructions last year and given the parts this year by a friend. Okay, so this inner tube goes down. So, you know, this wants to angle up, that side up, this side down. So I'll go ahead and install this one, then we'll get the next one ready to install. So I'm going to put the inner tube down here and the outer tube on top on the other side. And I'm doing that because, you know, they're in the back and I don't want to have to work around it when I install the next one. Okay, so see, you put that in there like that, and then you put the pin through it. They come with pins, bail pins. I'm sure you're all familiar with them if you own a camper. Bail pins. You saw where I had to take the bail pin that came out of here, the bail pin that holds the foot to the leg. I had to remove that to install this. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put this bail pin in. Yep. So you just gotta finagle it to get it in there. So the bail, so you can see it pins through there now, and the bail's latched over the end. I'll do the same thing to the next side. I'm gonna go in from the back with a pin, I think. And then we'll throw the bail over the top. Well, that one's installed, so we'll go ahead and install the other one up front here, and then we'll set them up. So I went ahead and adjusted the threaded pieces out, an inch on each side at least. We'll install the outer tube up here. Okay, I'll go do the other side. Okay. Now, you always, when you tighten these things up, you always want it to be tightening outward. You don't want to do any more than hand tighten them. But the first thing you need to do, adjust it so the holes line up, inside tube to outside tube. So now that they're installed, I have to be able to install these pins. So there's several holes in this outer tube and several holes in the inner tube, right? And I'm going to have to hold one side like the inner tube and twist the other one, get the holes to line up. And you don't want them here in the middle, because when you're turning the whole thing afterwards to adjust it, they'll bind with each other, right? Because they're close together right here. Well, I guess I could put it there. It would miss turning, as you can see. That's the hole that wants to line up right now. Yep. Okay. I have to do the same thing with this one. Fun, fun, fun. I think I'll get this one lined up. I saved you the agony of watching me try to do it. Okay. Now, the way to tension these is you always want to tension outward. And you'll know that because the bottoms, you'll know which way you're turning because the bottoms will start pushing out rather than pulling in. And I think I'm pulling in. They want to push out. I think that's good. Do the same thing with these. No, I'd probably be backwards. Yep. There. Don't use anything more than your hands. And if you do, go very easy because you don't want to bend your landing gear. So right now, we're as tight as I can get them, turning both hands outward. When these are pinned together, when you turn them, you're either making them shorter or you're making them longer because the threads are different on both sides. So, and the threaded pieces on each end are stationary. They're pinned to the feet. So to loosen these, you have to turn them opposite direction. There, so that's now it's loose. And you'll have to do that before you pull these pins, because when there's tension on them, you'll never be able to pull the pins. And do not operate your leveling feet with these pins in, or you're going to break something or bend something, okay? So you always have to remember to pull these pins before you operate these front feet, okay? And then you don't have to worry about them. You just store these. You pull these, you operate your feet, you bring them up the way you normally would, and leave these right out until you get to your next destination, put your feet down, and then you'll have to, adjust them again, put your pin in, so. All right. Of course, you'll want to read your instructions, okay? This is not a how-to video. This is a video on how I did it, okay? Like I said, these a friend gave me, but I'm going to try them out, and if I like them, I'm going to make them an offer, okay? Because I don't want anything for nothing, okay? And but so far, if they take a lot of the wobble out of the front end of this, a lot of the side-to-side movement, especially when we're washing, using the washer, is in spin mode, it's really super duper rocky. And when we're moving around in the bedroom, you can really feel it out in the living room and vice versa. So let's hope this works. We do have the tripod underneath the front, and that helps, but this is supposed to really help, so we'll see. Keep you posted. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please like and subscribe, and also click on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified when new material hits our channel. From Rohn and Jacki at HEISTMAN'S Hit the Road, have a great day, and thanks for watching.